Hello po mga kabiday, sa magandang oras sa lahat. Welcome po sa aking channel. Ito magandang pag-usapan po ito. Ano po, no? Ito hong biglang pag-atras po ni Congressman Benny Abante dito ho sa usapin po ng pagsuporta sa impeachment laban po kay Vice President Sara Duterte. Ano po, na? Although last week po mga kabida, may narinig po ako na sinabi po ni Congressman Abante na nanlamig na raw itong kanyang mga kasamahan dyan sa lower house na suportahan po itong impeachment po laban po kay VP Sara, ano po, dahil ho daw sa medyo gahol na raw sa oras, ano po, na? Okay? Pero bago lang po, no? Sinabi po ni Congressman Abante, mismo siya, nanlamig na rin, ano? Sa isang panayam po ng mga journalist po sa kanya, no? Via Zoom, mga kabida, inamin po ng kongresista na mismo siya, no? Nawala yung kanyang interest dyan ho sa pagsuporta po sa impeachment complaint laban po kay Vice President Sara Duterte dahil ho dyan sa sinasabi po nilang gahol na raw sa oras, wala na po panahon at most likely po baka ho sa 20th Congress na po yun, ano? Yung impeachment po laban po kay VP Sara, mga kabida, no? Ayan, pakinggan muna natin itong panayam po sa kanya ni Tina Panganiban Perez, ano po, na via Zoom, mga kabida.
Sir, on the impeachment, meron po bang lumapit na sa inyo to ask for your endorsement in case a fourth impeachment complaint will be filed?
Wala pa eh. Walang lumapit sa akin kahit sino. In fact, I'm a bit surprised but bakit walang lumalapit sa akin. Perhaps they would think that I'm in favor of that. Pero nagsabi na ako nung una na I don't think that we are ready for that yet.
Why po, sir?
Well, because unang-una, number one, wala na tayong panahon. We just have 10 session days. 10 session days. And the third impeachment charge have been filed sa SecGen, no? Eh, hindi pa nakakalabas sa SecGen yung mga impeachment charges, no? Meron pa yata pang 4. So paglabas niyan, pupunta yan kay Speaker, pag-aaralan yan, then it will go to the Committee on Rules. Pag-aaralan uli yan, it will go to the Committee on Justice. May debate pa yan sa Committee on Justice. So, in reality, wala na eh. 10 session days is actually too short for that. And hindi lang yan, kung campaign fever na, election na, and then, itatransmit sa Senado yan, no? And actually, we are not sure about the Senate. Kung yan, talagang papatulan pa nila.
Opo. Sir, hindi po kayo naniniwalang kayang i-fast track, kayang makakuha ng 1/3 sa House?
Well, maaari makakuha ng 1/3. For example, like makakuha ng 1/3. That's 103 congressmen. Maaari. At this point in time, wala eh. Wala pa eh. I don't think that even the other congressman would want to be in it, no? Kung makakuha man, yan. Are we sure that in the Senate the impeachment will actually proceed? So, palagay ko hindi rin because I don't think the Senate is actually prepared to even discuss about that.
Sir, may mga nakakausap po ba kayong colleagues niyo sa House and ano bang position on the impeachment?
Well, sa akin, I think that some of them are actually quite cold. No? This impeachment proceeding. In fact, yung ibang nakakausap ko, they were asking me kung kinausap na ako sa nobody came to me and asked for any kind of an endorsement. So, sila din ganun, no? Sa Quadcom namin, wala pang lumapit sa akin that is actually asking for endorsement or in-endorse nila ang impeachment. Wala eh. So, yung ibang nakakausap ko, they're kind of, meron reservation tungkol sa impeachment actually.
Sir, ang reservation po ba nila on the timeline?
Yeah, one of them is that, yung timeline. Timeline.
Ano po yung ibang reservations?
Siguro ang iba dyan, tulad ng pag-aakala ko na we are not actually sure if the Senate would proceed with the impeachment. They will approve it.
Sir, how many Kongs share this sentiment po?
Actually, I don't know, Tina. I'm not actually sure about that. Kasi ang nakausap ko, mga ilan lang. I'm not actually sure about it.
Like, when you say mga ilan lang, maybe a dozen, sir?
Or mga less than a dozen pa yan. We talk about it in passing lang. In passing, nakikita ko naman na medyo may mga reservation ating ilang mga nakausap ko tungkol sa impeachment.
Sir, but if someone approaches you and asks for your endorsement, will you sign?
At this point in time, palagay ko, Tina, hindi na eh. I made up my mind that I'm not going to be a party of impeachment now. Because it's too short a time. And I think that we're not prepared for it.
Sir, ano pong isasagot nyo dun sa mga nagsasabi na it's either you are anti-corruption and therefore pro-impeachment, or you're on the other side?
Well, I'm actually anti-corruption. But the thing is this, no? Anyway, meron ng mga, I think that the DOJ is now investigating that. Mas maganda kung halimbawa, kasuhan na muna sa DOJ yan, imbestigahan muna ng NBI yan. And then, meron pa naman tayo every year, no? An impeachment can be filed every year. Pagkatapos niyan, in the 20th Congress, we could be able to file the impeachment. And then, paligay ko, at that time, we are prepared to tackle that already. And in the next impeachment, perhaps I'd be in favor of the impeachment proceeding, as long as we are prepared to tackle.
Sir Zandro Ochona of Billionario has questions po.
Yeah, sige.
Hi Kong, good morning. Pero
Hi, good morning.
Kung walang issue on the timeline, would you have supported the impeachment?
Kung halimbawa, marami pang oras dyan, I might think of joining it. No? Marami pang oras because nakita naman natin ang investigation na ginawa ng Committee on Good Government na talagang kinakailangan. Pero at this point in time, wala tayong panahon dyan.
When do you think, Kong, is the best time to impeach the Vice President?
I think after this Congress, in the 20th Congress, palagay ko, the more we would investigate, the more we would be able to see what's happening. Meron ng mga investigasyon ginawa ang DOJ dyan. I think we're more prepared to tackle it.
Would you go
in the next Congress?
Opo, would you go as far as convincing other members? Kasi iba po talaga they're hell-bent to get the Vice President impeached.
Well, we'll cross the bridge when we get there. No, that thing is this. Ako, personally speaking, I would agree with the impeachment in the 20th Congress.
Sir, ulitin ko lang, pabalikan ko lang yung sinabi niyo. And you think some of the House members also share that sentiment?
Alin yan?
Balikan ko lang din po yung sinabi ninyo kanina kay Ate Tina. So you mean other congressmen are also sharing that sentiment na sa 20th Congress na?
palagay ko, hindi ko naman nakausap marami, no? Pero yung mga nakakausap ko, palagay ko they're more amenable to discuss the impeachment in the next Congress.
At yun din po yung rason kung bakit sila tahimik over the past few days, weeks, when impeachment complaints were filed.
Perhaps, I actually do not know, Sandro. Bakit tahimik sila? Sa amin naman sa investigation sa Committee on Good Government, nakita naman natin yung talagang mga violations, no? So, I think it's this, ang sa akin lang, why do we have to be in a hurry? No, yun ang tanong ko, why do you have to be in a hurry? Okay? We can investigate more, we could be able to be more sure. In the 20th Congress, we can be more sure of the impeachment rather than today.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. Ipapasa ko na po kay Vivian Gulia ng ABS-CBN News. She has questions too. Thank you, sir.
Will it be accurate to say na dead na yung impeachment dito sa lower house at this point?
Great to say na dead na. Oo. Paano ko ba masasabi yan? No? I still don't know kung dead na yan. Although sa akin, the timeline is actually too short. Yun lang sa akin.
How about will it be accurate to say na cool yung House of Representatives about the impeachment?
Yung alin?
The lower house is cool lang about the impeachment.
As far as my discussion with some congressmen is concerned, no? Ito, passing lang naman to para bang tinatanong ko lang, no? I think in a way they're cool about it. They're not yung bang pwede kong tawagin, we have some reservations.
Yung pong mga nakausap ninyo, are these house leaders po? Party leader?
I think siguro mga one or two of them are party leaders.
Would you know, are you at liberty to disclose which party, sir?
Wag na lang.
Okay. Sige, sir. Yung nakausap niyo po ba sila after the INC rally? Factor po ba itong naging INC rally doon sa sentiment ng House?
No, even before. In fact, nung palang simula na nag-file ng first impeachment ng Makabayan Bloc. In fact, I could be able to say this. I talked even with Congresswoman Franz Castro on this. Sinabi ko, I still do not know if I will support the impeachment that you have filed. You see? Because I don't think that, sa akin lang, no? There are some congressmen that are actually very active about this. Kasi makikita mo naman kung gusto ng mga congressman diba? I mean, in a way, talagang ako lang, sa akin lang. I have some reservations to it actually.
Sir, yung reservations, well, you mentioned the timeline, pero ito lang po ba? Or factor din yung malapit na yung election and yung factor din yung support ng INC?
Talagang factor yung malapit ng election. I do not think that the ink rally is a factor to it. In fact, I would say that the impeachment will not proceed just because the ink rally says no. Diba? I mean, I think that we ought to give credence to all the congressman's decision not to proceed with the impeachment.
So yung ink rally, wala pong impact, kumbaga, sa desisyon ng mga congressmen when it comes to impeachment?
There might be. there might be. No, I'm still actually I'm still looking into it. Talaga may impact. No, although, syempre, if we will have to make a decision not to proceed with that, ayaw naman namin sabihin na it's because of the ink rally. Siguro may impact yan, may effect yan sa amin, sa mga congressmen. Politically speaking.
Ayun. Biglang bumaliktad, umatras po itong si Congressman Benny Abante, dito ho sa usapin po ng impeachment po mga kabida, laban po kay VP Sara. Nung una po, matapang po ito, Ito pong si Congressman Abante, although hindi ko napansin na nagtanong po ito, Okay? Pero isa po ito sa mga advocates po mga kabida ng magpa-file po ng case laban po kay VP Sara, Kasi ang sabi po niya kanina, doon ho sa hearings o sa mga hearings po, may nakita ho daw ng mga violations, Okay? Ito pong si VP Sara. At yun nga, nung binasa ko po yung mga comments po mga kabida, okay? Karamihan doon nagtatanong at nagtataka po kung bakit biglang umatras po ito, Okay? Ang sabi po niya dahil ho daw sa gahol na raw sa oras po mga kabida, Okay? Kaya nga medyo nag-alangan po itong mga ibang congressman, na suportahan po itong impeachment po laban po kay VP Sara, po. Pero ito lang kaya yung dahilan, kung bakit ho medyo nanlamig po si Congressman Abante, May sinabi po siya kanina mga kabida na isa sa mga factors daw ito hong INC, Okay, yung ink rally, Okay, naging factor din ito, mga kabida. Kung bakit po medyo nanlamig po itong mga mambabatas po natin. Kahit na yung mga leaders po ng House of Representatives, medyo ganun din yung kanilang reaction, Kasi ginagamit po nila po itong kakulangan po ng oras. Okay? Mas minabuti pa raw na pagtuunan lang ng pansin ito pong iba pang mga bagay-bagay at pangalawa po, yung panahon po ng mga mambabatas po natin ay nakatuon sa nalalapit po na eleksyon, Okay? So, hindi kaya dahil ho sa medyo takot po sila sa restback po ng Iglesia ni Cristo at saka sa mga tao po, Kasi siguro nararamdaman po nila yung yung bigat po ng suporta po ng taong bayan po kay VP Sara, po, mga kabida. Kaya bigla hong nag 360, Ito hong mga mambabatas po natin, mga kabida. Okay? Kasi nung una nga nung kasagsagan po ng mga hearings, Committee on Good Government and Accountability, ito pong mga kongresista po natin dyan, parang umaasa kung sino, po, Parang siga po, mga kabida. Ito, biglang medyo natalmeme po itong mga mambabatas po natin. Okay? Ito yung epekto po ng Iglesia ni Cristo. Yun yung malinaw doon, Kasi nakita kasi nila yung pagkakaisa po ng Iglesia ni Cristo, Okay, yung dami po ng tao mga kabida. Just imagine hindi ko lubos maisip mga kabida na kaya po ng INC na makapag-gather po ng ganung kalaki na rally po mga kabida, Mantakin nyo, 1.8 million sa isang venue lang po yan, Hindi ho kasali yung iba pang mga venues ng rally po ng INC, Okay? Kung isasama po natin siguro yun, kulang-kulang ng 2 million, mahigit, Yung rally po ng INC, Kaya doon po sila medyo nag-alangan. Okay? Baka ho magkaroon po ng restback po sa kanila, Lalong-lalo na po, nalalapit na po yung election po mga kabida. So kailangan po nila ng mga panya at kailangan po nila yung boto ng mga grupo o organisasyon o simbahan na pwede hong maglabas po ng napakalaking boto po mga kabida para po doon sa mga politiko. Okay? So dito po natin makikita na medyo ipokrito yung iba, no? Ipokrito yung ibang mga politiko, no? Magaling lang pag wala hong eleksyon, no? Matapang pag wala hong eleksyon. Pag eleksyon, yun na po, no? Iba na yung tunada. Okay, mga kabida. Alright? Sa inyo po, anong comment po ninyo dito? Anong idea po ninyo dito, mga kabida? Opinion po ninyo dito, no? You can comment down. At sa mga hindi pa po subscribers sa aking channel, you can subscribe. Just click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, click all para updated po kayo mga kabida sa aking mga uploads. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat at God bless po. Magandang umaga sa lahat.